Good evening. Today we are going to present a group activity on Sabrimala temple. The Sabrimala temple is located along the western Ghats in Kerala's Pathanamthitta district. Unlike other temples, the Sabrimala temple is not open at all times. To visit the Sabrimala temple is considered one of the biggest pilgrimages in the world. Kerala Sabrimala temple is dedicated to Lord Ayappa. Lord Ayappa is being considered as one of the chief deity of the temple. Lord Ayappa is believed to be born of the union of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. The Sabrimala temple has experienced two major stampedes, like incidents in which more than 100 people have lost their lives. A total of 53 people have died during a stampede on January 14, 1999, while 104 people were killed in 2011. There are 18 steps leading to the sanctum of the temple. These 18 gold-plated steps of Sabrimala have a deep religious and spiritual significance. Also, Sabrimala is located amidst 18 hills of mesmerizing natural beauty that are found clad with green vegetation. The devotees of Lord Ayappa observe a strict kind of austere life for 41 days before visiting the temple. The main aspects of life during this period include celibacy, vegetarian diet, avoid the cutting of nails and hair, and sleeping on floor without any comforts. The preparatory phase to visit the temple also has a strict dress code that requires the devotees to wear black or blue or saffron colored dresses. The Sabrimala temple mythology depicts that Shabri used to live among the 18 hills where the temple is located. That is why the temple came to be known as the Sabrimala temple.
Sabrimala Temple is a temple of Shakta situated at Sabrimala in Pattamanthitta district, Kerala. Women were not permitted to worship here, this ban being said to be out of respect to the celebrate need of deity in this temple. A Kerala High Court judgment has legalized this interception and prohibited women from entering the temple since 1991. In September 2018, a judgment of the Supreme Court of India ruled that all Hindu pilgrims, regardless of gender, can enter. The Constitution Bench of Supreme Court held that any exception placed on women because of biological differences violates the Constitution, that the ban violates the right to equality under Article 14 and freedom of religion under Article 25.
In 1990, in 1990, a petition was filed in the Kerala High Court seeking a ban on the entry of women inside the Sabrimala temple. In 1991, uh, the Kerala High Court had upheld the restriction of women of certain age entry inside the holy shrine of Lord Ayappa. In 2006, a PIL was filed in the Supreme Court by the Indian Young Lawyers Association for seeking the entry of women between 10 to 50 years. In September 2008, a five-judge bench of Supreme Court allowed the entry of women of all ages in the revered shrine. The state government sought time to implement. However, even after the entry was allowed, the large followers camped outside the prevent the entry of women of all ages. On 28 September 2018, the court delivered its verdict in Sabrimala temple entry. A 4:1 majority held that the temple's practice of excluding women was unconstitutional. It violated the fundamental rights to freedom of religion, Article 25(1) of female worshippers.
In response to a PIL filed in 1991, the Kerala High Court had judged that the restriction of entry of women ages 10 to 15 to the temple was in accordance with the usage prevalent from time immemorial, and it directed the Devasam Board to uphold the customary traditions of the temple, and also concluded that Since there is no restriction between one section and another section, or between one class and another class among the Hindus in the matter of entry to a temple, thus the Kerala High Court had upheld the ban of entering the women into the Sabrimala temple. A PIL was filed in 2006 in Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court has struck down a rule that disallows girls and women in the age 10 to 50 years from entering the Sabrimala temple in Kerala. Chief Justice Deepak Mishra, head constituent bench in a 4 to 1 verdict, said the temple rule violates their right to equality and right to worship. The only note of dissent came from the lone woman judge on the bench, Justice Indu Malhotra. We have no hesitation in saying that such an executionary practice violates the right of women to visit and enter a temple, to freely practice Hindu religion, and to exhibit her devotion towards Lord Ayappa.
On 28th September 2018, the court delivered its verdict on Sabrimala temple entry. A 4:1 majority held that the temple's practice of excluding women is unconstitutional. It held that it held that the banning of women from the temple was unconstitutional and violated their right to worship. Article 25(1). It also struck down a rule of Kerala Hindu Places of Public Worship Act as unconstitutional. Rule 3b allowed the Hindu denominations to exclude women from the public places of worship if the exclusion was based on the custom. The court delivered four separate opinions: Justice Mishra, Justice Nariman, Justice Chandrachud, and Justice Malhotra. Justice Nariman and Justice Chandrachud concurred with the opinion of Justice Mishra. Chief Justice Deepak Mishra's opinion. CJI Deepak Mishra, speaking on behalf of Khan Madhukar J, and himself observed that the religion is a way of instinctively linked to the dignity of an individual. Patriarchal practices based on exclusion of one gender in favor of another could not be allowed to infringe upon the fundamental freedom to practice one and profess one's religion. He stated that the exclusion of women between the ages of 10 to 50 years practiced by the Sabrimala temple denuded women from their freedom of worship guaranteed under Article 25(1). Justice Indu Malhotra delivered a dissenting opinion. She argued that constitutional morality in a secular polity such as India requires harmonization of various competing claims to fundamental rights. She said that the court must respect to denominations' right to manage their internal affairs regardless of whether their practices are rational or logical. The final Supreme Court verdict said that Supreme Court said that the women of all age groups are allowed to enter the Sabrimala temple. Uh, their exact judgment goes as follows.
The woman judge Indu Malhotra noted in a dissenting judgment that what constitutes an essential religious practice is for the religious community to decide and not a matter that should be decided by the courts. She added that the notions of rationality cannot be invoked in matters of religion by courts. The Chief Justice Deepak Misra stated that the selective ban on women was not an essential part of Hinduism and instead a form of religious partiality. Justice Dhananjay Y. Chandrachud stated that ban stigmatizes and stereotypes women while placing the burden of men's celibacy. Thus, the Supreme Court ruled out the ban which denied the woman to entry into the shrine of Sabrimala.
Now let's wrap up with this presentation. Thank you.